killing me. Machine, you're God. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. God. That is a lot better. Now, I just discovered that the game that I had set up on YouTube isn't there, and now I'm trying to watch it here. I'd rather have it on there. I'm just going to leave this laptop run, but I need to get this running, and it is not coming up, and I don't know why. Oh, come on. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot better than it was when I called you earlier. So, and we are live. And with that in mind, we're going to say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Roundhouse in McPherson, Kansas, at McPherson High School. One of the best gyms in the state of Kansas, as far as I'm concerned. This is just a beautiful facility. You can see it in your picture. It is literally a basketball game in the round. Glad to be with you wherever you are on planet Earth. This is the Mid-America Classic Basketball Tournament, a varsity girls tournament, and the Grizzlies will play in the first round here in about 10 minutes against Shawnee Mission Northwest, to be specific. The Cougars out of the Kansas City area come in with a record of 6-1 on the season. Grizzlies 2-7, but they won their last game at home against West High on Monday night. So something positive to build on for tonight's contest. Got a few things different tonight we're going to talk about. First of all, my name is Kevin Arkin. Glad to be with you. Our executive producer is Jonathan Schieu, and you're going to hear us talking a lot tonight because tonight is the great experiment. We are, we've been wrestling with software issues all season, and tonight we are trying a different software package than the one that I've been using for the last 12 years. So we're going to see how it works tonight. We did not get a chance to get a scoreboard graphic prepared for the game tonight, so you will not see a graphic. I will keep you apprised, score and time and all the other information you need to know throughout the evening here as we go forward. You want one of those? Sure you do. In this tournament, there's no introduction of players, so we're going to give you the starting lineups here in just a moment. We're going to try something really daring here, and we're going to try a profit-making timeout here. Stay with us. You'll be as amazed as we are. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball. All right, what do I need to do here? Highlight it. How come I can't get that in? Good. How are you? Good. Looks like you're fully loaded.
Yeah, I am fully loaded. Hey, did you need a water or anything, man?
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development.
Grizzlies basketball on the internet is brought to you in part
This may
by
sound like a
Andrews
typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive.
Carpet cleaning
It's
and
character development
whether it be
in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, we're back live. We're learning on the fly, folks. This really is an extension of the classroom. You hear me talk about it? We're both in learning mode here, and I've been working with this software for 2 days, trying to get it going and trying to get used to it. And I'm still wrestling with it myself as well. Let's give you the starting lineups here, and then we're going to try and send it to another commercial. We'll start with the Cougars of Shawnee Mission Northwest, and I believe the Cougars are going to be the home team in this game. Number 2, Maddie Mach is a 5'7" junior. Number 3, Sage Grampsis, a 5'7" senior. Number 20, Tamara Harris Webster, a 6' senior. Ella Markowitz, a number 22, is a 5'10" senior. And Erica Ojeda, a number 30, is a 5'8" senior. And you may have heard the upperclassmen theme here for Shawnee Mission Northwest. They are all upperclassmen, whereas We are super young. For the girls of Northwest, a different lineup today. Starting number 10, 5'7", sophomore forward Carly Wimberly. Also starting number 21, Aaliyah Richard, 5'4" freshman guard. Nascent Robinson, a 5'5" sophomore guard, number 23. Andrea Wilson, a 5'5" senior guard. And Cameron Stubbs, Wilson is number 30, by the way. And Cameron Stubbs, number 34, is a 5'9" freshman forward. That's going to be your 5 on the floor as we start here for Northwest in this contest. Kind of weird, isn't it? And you know, if I had been smart, which I was not, I would have printed out the text of the sponsors and just done live reads if we couldn't get. But I got these working at home yesterday, and I don't know why they're not working now. Yeah, I see it here too. I don't know why it's there. Unless the frame is the wrong size for the picture. See if you can make a frame like that and pull it left. No? Don't mess with it too much because I don't want to have to restart it. We're about 3 minutes away here from the opening tip. Sit back and relax. We're going to give you some good pictures. If we give you nothing else, we're going to give you good pictures of the girls playing tonight. So I'm going to give all the credit in the world to Jonathan Schieu, who's got our camera adjustments perfect tonight. This is all on him. You can take that off if you want. I don't mean that. I meant the backpack. I'm not wearing the mask because I'm got a microphone stuck in my mouth. This is one of the oldest gyms in the state of Kansas. And if you look across the way, I don't know if you can get it. Can you get that banner directly across the way for the outdoor track and field? Do you see it there? Right above the C column. He's going to zoom in on this banner, folks. Look at that. Track and field, 1920. They've been collecting banners here since 1920. That's 101 years ago. 102 years ago, actually. So there's a rich tradition here for the Bullpups here at McPherson. And we will play the Bullpups perhaps tomorrow. On our side of the bracket, we have Shawnee Mission, Northwest, and us now. And then after this, Clearwater will play McPherson. The winners will play each other, and the losers will play each other tomorrow. So if we do the same thing McPherson does, we will play them tomorrow. On the other side of the bracket, the other two games that are already completed, Olathe South defeated Manhattan 48-34, and Shawnee Mission South defeated Marysville 43-26. So tomorrow, Olathe South and Shawnee Mission South will play at 6:30. Playing at 3 o'clock tomorrow, it'll be Manhattan and Marysville. And, of course, we don't have any results on our side of the bracket yet because this is the first game on our side of the bracket. Teams are getting set.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the Roundhouse at McPherson High School.
And they are going to do player introductions. Well, that's so much for that. This is the only game they've done player introductions on. They did not do them on the previous two games. And Grizzlies are the visitors today. They will be wearing their road blue uniforms with gold numerals, gold trim. And Shawnee Mission Northwest in their home whites with red numerals and red trim. Here comes for Northwest, Carly Limberly coming out. And for Shawnee Mission Northwest, number 2, Maddie Mach. For Northwest, Aaliyah Richard comes out, number 21. And for the Cougars, number 3, Sage Grampsis. For Northwest, number 23, Nascent Robinson. And for Northwest, Shawnee Mission Northwest, number 20, Tamara Harris Webster, a 6-footer. For Northwest, Andrea Wilson, number 30. For Shawnee Mission, number 22, Ella Makowitz. And finally, Cameron Stubbs for Northwest, number 34. And her counterpart, number 30, Erica Ojeda for Shawnee Mission Northwest. Those are your starters for today's contest. We're getting ready to get this kick started. One of the disadvantages to this building, and there aren't many because I just love coming here, is that I can't do the game sitting down because this big bar is in the way. It takes up half my field of vision, so you got to find a spot where you can see and where side baskets aren't in the way and where the rails aren't in the way. And I would say, since I'm not having to worry about score there or clock there, I'll take care of this. Okay, you just give us some good pictures and we'll be great. Unless you want to do this. I didn't think so. Okay, we're underway. And Shawnee Mission Northwest wins the opening toss. Brings the ball down. The Northwest Grizzlies will play from left to right here in the first half. And the first shot is missed, rebounded, and scores. And that score is for Maddie Mach, and she gets the first basket of the game, and it's 2-0 Shawnee Mission. A whistle and a travel called on Robinson. They'll turn the ball over, and it will go right back to Shawnee Mission. Grampsis brings the ball up for the Cougars. Underneath the basket and an easy low, and she missed the lay-in, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2, and that's Ella Makowitz. Fouls on Wimberly, that's her first, and it's the team's first of the game. And the first free throw, it is good by Makowitz. Second one coming, and she makes them both. And it's 4-0, 7:15 to go, first quarter. Grizzlies down. Their second possession of the game here. Wilson has it, and they're double teamed against her, and it's taken away by Grampsis. She sends it underneath. 2 passes, the ball's up, doesn't fall, but another foul. First, that's fouls on Wilson. That's her first. And shooting her third consecutive free throw is Makowitz. She's 3 for 3, and she'll get one more. Makowitz's second shot is good. Nothing but net on all of them. She's got 4 of their 6 points. 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Grizzlies need to get the Schneider off the board here. Wimberly. Richard for 3. Off the heel, no good, and it's rebounded there by Makowitz, and she'll bring it down the floor. A three-pointer off the arms of Ojeda. And now a jump ball is called, and that will belong to Northwest on the alternating possession. Arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports. And that ball's thrown away. Devil and Turley, who snuck into the game when we weren't paying attention. Turns it over, and it will be Ojeda for Shawnee Mission. Gramsus to Makowitz, and Makowitz is a machine. She has 6 points. And we have a timeout being taken and an injury as Devlin Turley is limping off. She goes to the bench. She's actually sitting on the floor, grabbing her left ankle. Tashawn Leday comes in, number 2 for Turley. And Leday had her ball intercepted, but she got it right back. Into the corner now, Wimberly. Wimberly to Richard. Richard, spin move, sends it out to Nascent Robinson. Robinson, as she falls down, gives it to Leday, and Leday misses everything from three-point range, and it's rebounded by Gramsus. Gramsus to Ojeda, who brings it up the floor. Three-pointer in and out off the arm of Mock. Now to Gramsus, and she misses, and Makowitz ends up with it, gives it to Ojeda, and Gramsus tries another one, and it's good. Sage Gramsus gets a three-pointer. The score 11-0, and Northwest is going to take a timeout. Do we dare take one with them? The answer from our executive producer is no. We're going to keep it right here, but we'll tell you that this portion of basketball on the internet is being brought to you by Mel Hamilton Ford. We're better, we're proving it. You be the judge. Mel Hamilton Ford, 11771 West Kellogg. We're so grateful to Lisa Hamilton and everyone at Mel Hamilton Ford for their support of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web. Coming out of this 30-second timeout, Grizzlies in a huge hole, down 11-0. Mason Robinson on the near side. Grizzlies just need to get a basket to break the ice on this. Robinson. Back to Richard. Richard into the paint, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Makowitz, and here comes Shawnee Mission Northwest back. That one goes out of play, but I think they're going to call a foul on Wimberly. They do indeed. That's her second foul and the third team foul on Northwest. Fouls on the floor. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies down 11-0. On the far side under the basket, and Mock can't get it to go. The rebound to Gramsus. Over here to Makowitz for three. Good.
Ella Makowitz for three.
Ella Makowitz is just a machine out there in this quarter. That one is kicked out of play. It will stay with Northwest. 4:46 to go in the first. Grizzlies down 14-0. Wimberly comes out. Let's give you the 5 on the floor for Northwest. Nascent Robinson, who has the ball. Aaliyah Richard, number 21. Cameron Stubbs, 34. Tashawn Leday, number 2. And who just came in, Zion Williams, number 24. That's the 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies. They've just turned it over. And with 4:30 to go, Shawnee Mission Northwest will bring it back down. Gramsus sends it over on the far side there to Webster. Webster to Makowitz underneath. Now that's going to be automatic. Yes, it is.
Ella Makowitz.
Ella Makowitz has 2, 4, 7, 11 points in this quarter. And there's a foul, stoppage of play, and it's going to send Lede to the line to shoot a pair. The foul has been charged to Erica Ojeda. That's the first team foul on the Cougars. Lede's first one is good, and the Grizzlies are on the board. Whoops. Second attempt now by Lede is short. Now the Grizzlies got the goose egg off the board. Now they need to start getting some baskets, and they got to start by making a stop, and that's not going to do it as Makowitz gets 2 more. Robinson to Lede, over to Richard, and too far for Richard. It will turn it over to Shawnee Mission Northwest. Shawnee Mission Northwest is coached by Tyler Stewart. He's assisted by B.J. Dunbar, Julius Dunn, Brooklyn Wagner, and Alyssa Ojeda. Grizzlies are coached by Marcus Myers, and he's assisted by Brian Bernard and Christina Commons. Around the horn it goes now. Webster underneath in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebounds knocked out of play. It will stay with Shawnee Mission. Webster puts it up, misses. Lede gets the rebound. Here comes Richard with it. She sends it down to Mackenzie Edwards, who just came into the game. And a foul is called, and it will send Zion Williams to the line to shoot a pair. The foul is charged to Ojeda. That's her second. Stubbs' first one is good. Cameron Stubbs gets one, and she has one more coming. 3:22 to go in the first quarter. This free throw, missing, makes the score 18-2 in favor of the Cougars. Gramsus sends it forward to Webster. Over on the far side, three-pointer misses everything. Rebounded by the Cougars. Now Gramsus puts it up for three and count it. Gramsus gets it for three, 21-2, 3 minutes to go, and another timeout has been taken by the Grizzlies. This portion of basketball on the internet is brought to you by Meshke Orthodontics and Wichita Bright Smiles at 1919 North Mays Road. Dr. Meshke specializes in the treatment of children and teens with a methodology that allows them to create an environment, an environment that is kid-friendly and more fun. Meshke Orthodontics features a comprehensive set of orthodontic treatment options from traditional braces to revolutionary new technology. Check them out at meshkesmiles.com. That's MESCHKE Smiles, all one word, .com. We thank them for their support of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web. And we will apologize in advance to the majority of our sponsors who are not going to get a lot of love tonight. We love them, and we love everything they've done for us, and we just aren't able to get their commercials run. We'll recognize them as we can throughout the evening and thank them in advance for their understanding as Mackenzie Edwards splits the difference, and they throw it away. It'll be a turnover. 2:55 to go in the first period. 21-2. Grizzlies are down. Sage Gramsus over to Maddie Mock. Gramsus into the paint for Webster. And there's one. Yeah, perfect feed to Paige Sheffy, number 35, and that makes it 23-2. Now a turnover. Maddie Mock sends it wide. Gramsus has it on the far side, puts it up, missing. And the rebound, who's going to get it? It's going to be Aaliyah Richard. Here come the Grizzlies back. Richard splits two defenders. Mackenzie Edwards for three, in and out, no good. Underneath, Sheffy misses, excuse me. Webster puts it up, and it doesn't go. And finally, Sheffy on the third try gets her second bucket of the last minute. 25-2, 1:50 to go, first quarter. Leday sends it to Richard. Richard drives under the paint, gives it to Stubbs, over to Williams, off the glass, good for, that's a two-pointer for Williams. 25-4 the score. Underneath to Webster. Webster puts it up off the glass. And now we have a held ball called, and it will go to Northwest on the alternating possession. And what do we have here? Aaliyah Blanchard comes in for who'd she come in for? Well, Richard and Williams both went out, and coming in is Blanchard along with Kaylina Hallman, number 35, who's in the game now, along with Wilson, Mackenzie Edwards, and Leday, who has the ball now and puts it up for three. Missing everything, rebounded by Gramsus, who almost stepped out of bounds, but managed to stay in. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. A long three from Bennett Peck misses. And now we have a whistle. And the foul is called on Paige Sheffy. That's her first. Grizzlies inbound. It goes out of play, and another turnover. And the Grizzlies have they've just been turning it over like crazy here in the first quarter. 25-4 the score, 46 seconds to go till the break. Mackenzie Edwards comes out, Aaliyah Richard comes in. Gramsus with it for Shawnee Mission Northwest. Sheffy on the far side, back out here to Gramsus. To the free throw line, she dishes it off, three-pointer, count it, a three-pointer by Chesney Sirios McKinney. And she's on the scoreboard, 28-4 the score. Oh, and there's a turnover, a nice pick by Erin Moody. Is she going to go coast to coast? She's going to try. The shot doesn't go. And now we have a foul called. Or are they just saying she went out of bounds? Oh, they're calling the ball out of bounds. They're going to give it to Northwest. Andrea Wilson will inbound for the Grizzlies and sends a long one for Blanchard. And Blanchard can't come up with it. And we'll have a held ball thanks to a great defensive play there by Hallman. Unfortunately, because the arrow is pointing in the opposite direction, the defensive play will be wasted. Less than 1 second to go in the first quarter. And that'll do it. Oh, that almost went in. So we're at the end of one quarter. Grizzlies trail 28-4. At the end of one quarter, we're going to keep it right here because we have nowhere else to send it. Wow. I didn't want to do that. Here's the scoring summary in the first quarter. For Shawnee Mission Northwest, Maddie Mock had a pair. Sage Gramsus had 2 3-pointers. 13 points for Ella Makowitz. She was just all over the place. Sirius McKinney with 3. And Paige Cheffy with 4 for the Cougars. For the Grizzlies, Tishawn Leday had 1. Zion Williams with 2. And Cameron Stubbs had 1. And that's the scoring summary in the first quarter. 28-4, Grizzlies trail. I did not tell you, I will tell you now, that the Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars come into this game with only 1 loss on the season, 6-1. Grizzlies are 2-7. Grizzlies have the ball. Wilson sends it over to Robinson. Now Richard gets it. Aaliyah Richard looking for some help. We'll give you the 5 on the floor in a moment. Oh, there's a steal by Gramsus. All the way down, she puts it up and it falls. Sage Gramsus adds to the lead. It's 30-4, 7:22 remaining in the second quarter. Grizzlies have 3 timeouts left. The Cougars haven't taken a timeout yet. And that one off the arm of Nathan Robinson doesn't go in. Here comes Gramsus with it, bringing it down and dishing it off on the near side to Moody. Back to Gramsus, top of the key. Cheffy to Gramsus. Underneath, Cheffy score it. Paige Cheffy scores, 32-4, Grizzlies trail. And now we have a timeout being taken by somebody here with 6:42 to go. We want to thank the good folks at Banner Automotive for their support of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web this year. Next time you need an oil change, need your car serviced, check out Banner Automotive at Central and Tyler. Well, the Grizzlies are up against a monster here in the Cougars of Shawnee Mission Northwest as they trail 32-4 with 6:42 to go in the second quarter. The possession arrow is pointing toward Shawnee Mission Northwest. Each team has 3 fouls in this half as Aaliyah Richard brings the ball up the floor for Northwest. And that one is booted by Wilson, and it goes out of bounds. It'll turn it over again. Carly Wimberly will come in for Wilson. Let's give you the 5 on the floor. We never did do that. Nascent Robinson, Carly Wimberly, number 10. 21 is Aaliyah Richard. 24 is Zion Williams. That one doesn't go in. And the rebound by number 35, whose name has just escaped me again. Did I not put her on my list? Helena Hallman. I owe her parents a double apology now for doing it in 2 consecutive games. Grizzlies with the ball. 6 minutes to go till halftime. Glad you're with us. Hang in there. These girls need our support too. Oh, and she tried an alley-oop play and it didn't work. Ball goes out of bounds and will turn over to the Cougars. Makowitz will inbound for Shawnee Mission Northwest. So we have 2 Northwest teams here playing. And down it comes. Paige Cheffy puts it into the paint. Moody went up and she's fouled She'll go to the line and shoot a pair with 5:42 remaining. Fouls on Nascent Robinson. That's her first. Moody will shoot 2. And the first one misses. Watching the other 2 games that were played here today, I went ahead and came up early. And in the last game that was played, and she missed them both. In the last game, Olathe South in the first half had no fouls. We have another foul here. It's on Hallman. That's her first. And it sends Makowitz to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one is good. She's 6 for 6 from the line. I was right the first time. 5 for 5 from the line. Sheffy sits down for the Cougars. Oh, Makowitz is human. She missed one. And who's going to get the rebound? Tied up on the floor. We're going to have a held ball. And this time it will go to the Cougars. With 5:36 to go till halftime. Fouls charged to Cameron Stubbs. That's her first. I didn't see who scored that. I'm waiting for the PA guy, and he evidently didn't see it either. I thought it was Makowitz, and it probably was. You folks at home know because you watched it. And we have another foul call. Nascent Robinson comes out. Aaliyah Richard comes in. Robinson picked up her second foul just now. Round the horn it goes for the Cougars. Gramsis puts it in under the basket. No good. Rebounded by Hallman. Here comes Leday back with it. She gives it to Aaliyah Richard. Richard looking for some help. Now she goes on the far side, gets it back from off the heel. No good there by Leday. I was trying to tell you Wimberley, and I couldn't see her number. There's a shot missing and a rebound by Leday. Nice job. She gives it over to Richard. 4:25 to go in the second. Wimberley manages to get hold of it. She's got Mock all over her, and then finally it bounces off of. Who did it bounce off of? They're giving it to Northwest, so it had to have bounced off of Webster. Hallman comes out. Robinson comes back in. So you got Robinson, Richard, Wimberley, Stubbs, and Leday on the floor. That's the 5 on the floor. Now we have a foul being called against Leday for charging, and that is not a popular call by means of Miss Leday. She was not happy with that call. 35-4, Grizzlies trail. And if you're wondering, yes, the mercy rule does apply in tournament. Whether it applies in the third quarter or the fourth quarter, we will find out because we're already there. Grizzlies totally outmatched here by the Cougars today. Cougars are the number 1 seed. Grizzlies are the bottom seed, the number 8 seed. And we'll give you the totals of other games again here at halftime. And that one goes up, and the foul is going to be charged to Leday, I think. That's her second foul. And it will put Maddie Mock on the line shooting a pair. And that is the 8th team foul for the Grizzlies. So Shawnee Mission is in the bonus the rest of the half. Devlin Turley comes back in for for Richard, and it's good to see Miss Turley back. She went out with an ankle injury earlier. And we missed them both there. Webster finishes it off for the score, and that's her first bucket of the night. It's 37-4, 3:20 to go, second period. Leday, has it picked off by Makowitz, and that'll be coast to coast for a lay-in. And now we have a timeout being taken by Northwest. They're only going to have one left. So the Grizzlies take a timeout. Let's reset it for you. 3:11 to go in the first half. They're down 39-4 to Shawnee Mission Northwest Cougars. Grizzlies have 8 team fouls. The Cougars have 3. Grizzlies have 1 timeout left. And the Cougars have not yet taken a timeout. And the possession arrow is pointing in the direction of Northwest. Hope you're enjoying the pictures that our executive producer, Jonathan Schieu, is sending to you. We're going to watch this game in full tomorrow and kind of evaluate the software we use tonight and figure out what it is we need to do to make it work the way we want it. One of the things we need to get is a scoreboard masthead, which Jonathan says he knows how to do. So we're going to put him in charge of that project. Back underway with Leday on the ball. No changes in the lineup. And double dribble, that'll turn it over to Shawnee Mission Cougars. 2:54 to go, second period. Grizzlies down by 35. Biggest deficit of the year for this team. And it was really looking promising after finally they threw one away. Turn it over to Northwest. Grizzlies played pretty well Monday night in that makeup game against West. I think everybody was hoping that they would be a lot more competitive here today than they have been so far. I mean, the outcome of this is not in any doubt. But it would be nice to see the Grizzlies come out after halftime and play well in the third quarter after a regroup and some adjustment being made at halftime. Devlin Turley will inbound to Nascent Robinson. Mackenzie Edwards is also in the game, along with Sasha Reed, number 33, Cameron Stubbs, number 34. That's the 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies, with 2:18 to go in the second quarter. Stubbs with it, sends it out to Edwards. Edwards over here on the near side. Turley from 15 feet, missing, and it's rebounded there by Webster. Webster tried to feed it downtown to Bennett Peck and sent it too far. That'll turn it over to Northwest. Hallman's going to come back in for Northwest, and she will replace Stubbs. Grizzlies will inbound. And it will be Nascent Robinson bringing it up the floor inside 2 minutes now remaining in the first half. Mackenzie Edwards, Devlin Turley, count it for 3. All right, Devlin Turley gets on the board. 39-7, 1:35 to go. Ojeda with it. Pulls it back. And dishes it off to Maddie Mock. Mock to Webster. Webster to Ojeda for 3. Good. And that's her first basket of the night. 1:15 to go, 42-7. Mason Robinson brings it up the floor. And a foul's going to be charged to Maddie Mock, I believe. And like I said, they charged it to, can't even read my own writing here. This could be bad. Caitlin Parker charged with the personal. Her first 15th foul. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Edwards, oh, can't get it to go. Maddie Mock to Moody, off the glass, no good, goes out of play, and will go to Northwest. 44 to go in the second. Robinson brings it across the timeline. Turley brings it out, far side. Robinson, oh gosh, her lay-in won't go. I mean, the Grizzlies are not having very good luck either. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Underneath, ball intercepted. Nice job by Turley. Here's Robinson with it. Her shot is blocked. And a long one goes down there, uncontested. Off the, oh, she missed. Bennett Peck had a chance, but it ended up missing. Okay, we're at halftime. Score at half. Pardon me. Score at half is Shawnee Mission Northwest 42 and the Grizzlies 7. Hang on a second, folks. Hey, Jonathan. Are you going to get something to drink or something? If you go out the main and find the library, there's a hospitality room inside the library. If anybody questions you, tell them you're doing the webcast with me. There's a refrigerator with water. Okay. We are live here. We'll tell you this portion of basketball on the World Wide Web is brought to you with the cooperation of the Kansas State High School Activities Association, Bill Faflick and Francine Martin and all the nice folks up there. We thank them for all their support. We also want to send a thank you to our host here at McPherson High School, the athletic director here. I forgot his first name. Give me a minute and I'm going to look. Mr. Backus. God, I wish I could remember his name. I think it's Scott. And I don't want to say it and then be wrong. Of course, I've already said it. And what difference does it make? Shane, I knew I was wrong. Shane Backus, our host here today. He's been great. Got us all set up here on the concourse, and we got a great view to show you the game from, and hope you're enjoying the pictures, even if you aren't enjoying the score. Okay, for Shawnee Mission Northwest, keep in mind I'm doing this on the fly. Maddie Mock has 2 points. She did not score in the second quarter. Sage Gramsis has 8. Webster has 2. 18 so far for Ella Makowitz. Bennett Peck has not scored. Sirius McKinney has 3. Got him in the first quarter. Ojeda has a 3-pointer this quarter. And 6 points for Paige Sheffley. And that's the scoring roundup for Shawnee Mission Northwest. For the Wichita Northwest group, 1 point for Leday, 3 points for Turley on that 3-pointer. Zion Williams has a pair. Cameron Stubbs has 1, 4, 6, Yep, that's all 7. And that's the 7 points for Northwest. Let me tell you what the schedule's going to be here. We are going to do all 3 games in this tournament, as we did for the boys. Win, lose, or draw. We will be on the air tomorrow on the Northwest YouTube channel. Tomorrow's game, I've never said this before, but I'm going to tell you, we're in the losers bracket tomorrow. We will play tomorrow at 4:45. We'll be on the air at 4:30 with our pregame extravaganza. And we will be playing the loser of Clearwater and McPherson. And if I look at their records real quick, because that information is provided to us. No, I would if I could find their records. Here they are. McPherson is... Clearwater has won 7 and lost 2. And McMack has won 7 and lost 3. So that'll be a barn burner game. It doesn't matter who we get tomorrow. We're going to get a good team again tomorrow. Anyway, those 2 teams, McPherson and Clearwater, are playing immediately after us. And then we will play the loser of that game tomorrow. Again, we're on the air at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon with all of the, thank you, with all of the fanfare that goes with this, and we'll see how our software search is going. We appreciate your patience. I'll tell you briefly what's going on with this. I've been doing this for 12 years between Cape and Mount Carmel and Northwest. I've always used software provided by a company back in Lexington, Kentucky. The software is called Production Truck. I love the software. It's easy to use, and up until this year, it has worked. They have put out a couple of new releases this year, and when they put out a release last summer, I bought a new computer for webcasting, and it's the only thing I use it for, is to do this and to send these games to you. When I bought it from, I don't mind giving them a plug, I bought it from Ribbit Computers here in Wichita. They kind of worked with me very well on their own recognizance to help me get what I needed. We called Lexington, gave them all the specs on the prospective computer that I was going to purchase. And the question I asked was very simple. Will the software work on this laptop? And the answer was a resounding yes. It will work without any problem. 2 days ago, after I've been sending them game logs all winter for them to review and to find out why we've been locking up and why the graphics lock up and everything. 2 weeks ago, they said that the graphics card in my laptop won't work. So that's in complete contradiction to what I was told last summer. So checking into it again, the nice folks at Ribbit, told me that the card that they're saying that I have to use cannot be installed on this machine because these cards are welded basically to the motherboard. So it would require the purchase of another machine. Well, instead of purchasing another machine, we're looking in a different direction. Because I don't have the machine they want me to purchase to run their software would cost me another $1,800. Not interested in doing that. So we're looking at different things, and I guess there's nothing wrong with my telling them what software we're using tonight, is there? Mr. Producer, can I tell folks what software we're on tonight? We're on OBS tonight, OBS Studio tonight. That's what we decided to try, and we're doing it for 2 reasons. One is I had time to work with it, and another, Jonathan is very familiar with it as well. So it kind of gives us both an opportunity to work with the software I'm gonna watch the game tomorrow. We're gonna evaluate how it worked. If I get a chance tomorrow, I'm gonna try and do something with some graphics for the scoreboard, because I know that really does add a lot for you folks. And I apologize that we're unable to do it tonight. All right, we're gonna take a Silent Sunday timeout. I got 2 minutes before they tip it off. And hang on a moment. I downloaded one yesterday. Yeah. But I couldn't make it work. I can copy them onto a USB drive. I can do that after the game's over? Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. I'll do that. Okay. And yeah, I've got USB drives.
Just that way, just in case, like, I can try some stuff myself with the commercials. If I figure out something, I'll know what to do when we come back here and I can get on that.
Okay. I'm planning on bringing that back. That's what we'll do. Okay, boys and girls, it's go time here. 10 seconds till we start the third quarter. We'll give you a quick recap here where we're at. Grizzlies trail 43-7 at halftime. Grizzlies have one timeout remaining in the game, and the Cougars have not taken a timeout. Grizzlies had the possession arrow, so they have inbounded to start play. The 5 on the floor for the Grizzlies. Number 21, Aaliyah Richard. 23, Nascent Robinson. 10, Carly Wimberly. 30, Andrea Wilson. And 34, Cameron Stubbs. And, they cannot buy a basket. There's a three-pointer off the heel. No good. Rebounded there by Gramsus. She comes underneath and lays it in for her first 2 points of the second half, and she's got 10 for the game. Aaliyah Richard with it now. In the far corner to Carly Wimberly. It goes out of play. Last touch there by Maddie Mock. And I take that back. It was last touched by Gramsus. Either way, it's going to be Grizzly basketball. 7:13 to go, third quarter, 45-7, Grizzlies trail. Nascent Robinson pulls it out. Out to Aaliyah Richard. Richard off the glass, can't make it go. Andrea Wilson gets the rebound. Nascent Robinson puts up a three, but it's blocked. And the rebound goes to... Wow. The rebound went to Webster. She shot it all the way down for Gramsus for a two-pointer, and the Grizzlies trail by 40. Andrea Wilson out to Richard. Leah Richard back to Wilson. Wilson for three. Good! Andrea Wilson gets on the score sheet for the first time. Underneath, Zion Williams gets the rebound off the miss by Ojeda. Andrea Wilson sends it on the far side. Nascent Robinson for three. Good! And Robinson comes to life and gets her first basket of the night. And just like that, a timeout's been taken, and I'm assuming it's been taken by Shawnee Mission Northwest. 5:59 to go in the third, 47-13. Grizzlies trail. And it's nice to see the Grizzlies with some offensive life here. Grizzlies are still coming out of their part of the time. Oh, yes, that was a timeout by the Cougars. They have 4 left. Grizzlies have 1 left. And Webster inbounds to Maddie Mock, and we're back underway. Back to Webster it goes. To Mock on the near side. Back to Webster again. Across the way to Grampsus. Grampsus. Into the paint it comes, now back out. Here's Ojeda for 3 off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Carly Wimberly. She gives it to Lede. Lede brings it across the timeline. Robinson for 3, short. Rebounded by Wimberly. She can't make her shot go. Oh, and there's a nice pick by Nascent Robinson, but she couldn't control the ball, and now there's going to be a foul on the shot. The foul's going to get charged to Lede, I'm sure, and it will send Bennett Peck to the line to shoot a pair. Oh, they charged it to Andrea Wilson, excuse me. That's her second. First team foul of the half for either team. Peck's first shot is good. Bennett Peck gets her first point of the night. And Bennett Peck's second one is also good. She makes them both. 49-13, 5:12 to go in the third. Clock running. Grizzlies with the ball as Robinson brings it across the timeline. Not in any real hurry to do much of anything. Lede to Zion Williams. Andrea Wilson. It's up, count it. Andrea Wilson gets her second bucket of the quarter. From the far side, a three-pointer misses everything, and a nice save, or not. Well, let's give Zion Williams all the credit in the world for trying to save it, but her foot was down when she touched the ball out of bounds. Ojeda for 3. Short. Rebounded there by Lede. Here come the Grizzlies back. Wilson. Oh, it's tried to get it to Wimberly, and it was picked off. Grampsus will bring it down and lay it in. 51-15, 4:10 to go in the third. Lede brings it up the floor for Northwest. Andrea Wilson into the paint. Carly Wimberly can't get it to fall. She has been snake bit trying to get a basket tonight. She has still been held scoreless. Maddie Mock misses a three-pointer. Now there's a long one for Robinson, and Maddie Mock gets there first. And she'll bring it back up. She gives it to Grampsus. Grampsus, top of the key. Dishes it off to Ojeda. Ojeda thought about it and instead gives it away, and now there's a foul on Zion Williams as she went up trying to block the shot. It's her first. It will puts Bennett Peck at the line. She gets the first one. She's 3 for 3. Maddie Mock goes out. Paige Sheffley comes in. And that one is good as well. Bennett Peck is 4 for 4 from the line, and she's got 4 points in the game. 53-15, Grizzlies trail, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Into the corner it goes. Williams back out to Mackenzie Edwards, who's in the game. Leday has it. Richard has it. Sasha Reed's in the game as well. She just came back in. And I think I named everybody who's on the floor for the Grizzlies at the moment. Mackenzie Edwards dishes it off. Oh, and Williams couldn't find the handle on it. Here comes Bennett Peck putting it up and count it. Bennett Peck has 6 points, all in this quarter. And she's going to go to the line and shoot one. Foul called on Mackenzie Edwards. That's her first. And Peck finally misses a free throw. 55-15, 2:40 to go, third quarter. Now there's a steal. McKinney scores. She has 5 in the game. Richard pulls it back out. Spin move. Oh, she goes up and she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair. 2:13 to go in the third. It's Sheffley's second foul. And I think I missed Sheffy, not Sheffley. I apologize for that. Aaliyah Richards scores. Believe it or not, that's her first point of the game. And Leday goes out. Robinson came in for her. Second free throw misses. 57-16. Ball knocked out of play. Last touch by Sasha Reed and company, and it will belong to the Cougars. Maddie Mock sends it across the way to Bennett Peck. Peck back to Mock. Into the paint, a drive, pulling it back out. Maddie Mock drives into the paint and dishes it off to Beck. And Maddie Mock is down and she's hurt. For crying out loud, stop the game. Bennett Peck is guilty of the foul, and I think she committed the foul in order to get some attention for Maddie Mock, who remains down on the floor, injured. Now she gets up, gets some nice, she just landed on her keister. And she's walking off okay, but kind of grabbing her backside, so you know where she probably landed on her tailbone. 1:47 to go in the third quarter. 57-16, Grizzlies trail. Possession arrow points toward the Cougars. We'll give you the 5 on the floor when they come back out, and we'll see if any subs come in. We got Mackenzie Edwards, Aaliyah Richard, Andrea Wilson, Nascent Robinson, and Cameron Stubbs. That's your 5 on the floor. Grizzlies inbound. We're back underway. Richard to Robinson. Robinson pulls it back out, looking for some help. Now we have a whistle. They're calling a foul on, they're calling a charge. Cameron Stubbs is called for a charge away from the ball. Bennett Peck brings it down the floor. Peck with it again. Into the paint. Drives underneath. Oh, and a lay-in attempt by You know, I couldn't read her name last time I looked it up. Bear with me a minute here, folks. I also have something I haven't read yet. Caitlin Parker is at the line to shoot a pair. Foul is on Wilson. That's her third. Mackenzie Edwards goes out. Lede comes back in and joins Stubbs, Wilson, Robinson, and Richard. Missing in the free throw, but getting the putback is Sheffy. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. 59-16, Grizzlies trail. And a foul is going to be called on Moody. It's her first. And the third team foul on the Cougars. Grizzlies have 5. Clock running, less than a minute to go. Sheffy intercepts that one. Here's Bennett Peck bringing it up with Aaliyah Richard draped all over her. Moody. McKinney. And a travel. 30 seconds to go. Grizzlies will get it back. Devlin Turley comes in for Andrea Wilson. And now Hallman will also come back in for Stubbs. Aaliyah Richard brings it across the timeline. To Robinson. Robinson pulls it back out. 15-footer, misses, and is rebounded by Bennett Peck. 13 to go. Round the horn it goes. Devlin Turley on defense there on Peck. And that one would have counted had it gone in, but it did not. So we are at the end of 3 quarters of play. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's Shawnee Mission Northwest 59, Northwest 16. Normally, I would say we'll be back for the 4th quarter after this timeout, but I can't do that. What I can do is tell you that this webcast is brought to you in conjunction with the audiovisual classes at Northwest High. Under the leadership of Mr. Shane Monroe, these kids are provided an opportunity to learn video broadcasting hands-on at these games, including tonight. You may hear either Mr. Monroe or you won't hear him. You would hear him, but he's not here. You may hear me giving instructions to our executive producer, or you may hear our executive producer giving instructions to me. That's because this activity is indeed an extension of the classroom for all of us. We'll do everything possible not to detract from the competition on the floor. We ask your patience, reminding you this is not ESPN nor NBC, but simply an extension of the classroom. We appreciate your patience, and we appreciate you being with us, as always. Bennett Peck brings the ball up and misses the lay-in. Sheffy misses a putback. Bennett Peck has it again, and this time coughs it up. Here comes Robinson. And the ball is poked out of her hand and will stay with Northwest. As we start the 4th quarter, Lede, Richard, Hallman, Robinson, and Turley are the 5 on the floor. There's a 3-pointer by Robinson that's short. Hallman gives it to Richard. Hallman has been kept scoreless tonight. Love to see her get on the score sheet. Underneath, it goes to Hallman. She puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded there by McKinney, and here comes the Cougars back. And we have a foul on the play as Bennett Peck scores here in the 4th quarter. Whoops, I put that in the wrong place. And in case you're wondering, since you don't see the clock has stopped. for the free throws, so the mercy rule is not enforced tonight. And Peck gets the three-pointer the old-fashioned way. 7:10 to go in the contest. 62-16, Grizzlies trail. Robinson in the corner to Turley. Devlin Turley over to Richard. Leah Richard putting it up off the glass, missing. And rebounded by Moody. Moody will bring it across the timeline herself. Oh, and she threw it right to Nascent Robinson, who takes it down, and she's fouled as she goes for the lay-in. She'll shoot two for the Grizzlies. Fouls on Bennett Peck. That's her second. Couple of subs coming in for the Cougars. First free throw is good by Robinson. That's her fourth point of the night. Robinson's second one. Get in there. Doesn't go. 62-17. 6:35 to go in the game. Under the paint and knocked out of play by Olivia Martin, who just came in. As clearing their bench. And McKaylee Nave comes in, replacing Nascent Robinson. McKaylee's first appearance of the night. A foul's been called. We'll have free throws here. Fouls on Zion Williams, her second. It's the 7th team foul, so the Cougars are in the bonus the rest of the game. And shooting free throws and making the first one. I can't tell who that is. We'll tell you here as soon as she turns around. That was Olivia Martin scoring twice. 64-17, 6:20 to go. And there's a long one to someone who's not even on my on my roster. I hate it when they do that. Whoever 14 is for the Cougars, you're not on my roster. Williams to Richard. Richard pulls it back. That one's going to stay with Northwest. We'll put you down here with a question mark. Leday, top of the key. Leaves it for Richard. Turley for three. Off the mark to the right. And rebounded there by Parker. Moody has it on the near side. Giving it to McKinney. Underneath to Moody, off the glass, no good. Rebound, score. And the rebound by Olivia Martin. She's got 4 points since she came in a few minutes ago. 66-17. Grizzlies trail, 5:07 to go in the contest. Richard for three, count it! Aaliyah Richard puts a three in, and it's 66-20. On the far side for three, count it. That's, who is that? That's Parker for three, and that's her first points of the night. Aaliyah Richard into the paint, puts it up, it's blocked. McKaylee Nave tries the put back, doesn't go, tries it again. She's fouled. Nave will go to the line and shoot two. With 4:26 to go in the quarter. Oh, gosh, it's on our mystery guest. I'm glad I wrote her in my book. It's her first. Nave's first free throw is short. Coming in for the Grizzlies, Taylor Kilpatrick and Devlin Turley, replacing Hallman and Zion Williams. We'll give you the 5 on the floor. She missed them both. On the floor with Nave is Taylor Kilpatrick, Mackenzie Edwards, number 1, Devlin Turley, number 3, and Leday, number 2. And we have a jump ball called, and on the alternating possession, it will go to Northwest. 69-20, 4:14 remaining in the game. Ball's inbounded to Leday. She'll bring it across the timeline. Edwards over to Turley, and what do we have here? We have something. Well, Kilpatrick guilty of an offensive foul. Player control foul, no free throws. We're back underway, 4 minutes to go. Underneath the Martin. Oh, and she missed that one. The putback. There's going to be a free throw here. Parker went up and got hammered. And she's still down. And she is hurt. She also landed on her tailbone. Both teams take a timeout here. Well, trainers come out. 3:54 remains in the contest. The score is 69-20. Cougars are in the bonus. They've only committed 5 fouls. They still have 1 to give. And the possession arrow is pointing in the direction of Shawnee Mission Northwest. And I'm pleased to report that Caitlin Parker is okay. She goes off under her own power and shooting the free throws for her since she's injured. I believe that's Sheffy. And that is the first one. Is good. Her second attempt. And is all, she makes them both. 71-20, 3:50 to go. On the near side, Mackenzie Edwards for 3. Good! Mackenzie Edwards gets her first points of the night. And the Grizzlies, I believe, have taken their last time out. (71-23). The Grizzlies have shown a little bit of life here in the latter part of the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Something to build on for tomorrow's contest against the loser of Clearwater and McPherson, who will play immediately after us. Join us tomorrow. We're on the air at 4:30 for a second round game. Back underway. Moody brings it up for the Cougars. Sends it across the way there to McKinney. McKinney put it up, didn't go. Martin gets it back now to Sheffy. Sheffy misses. Rebound by Kilpatrick. She gets it to Leday. Leday brings it across the timeline. Gives it to Turley. And she traveled with it. I was waiting for that call. 3:13 to go, 71-23.
And for the Grizzlies, number 31, Aaliyah Blanchard.
Aaliyah Blanchard just kicking Kilpatrick.
And for the Grizzlies, number 22,
And McKaylee Nave comes back in, replacing Devlin Turley. Now we're back underway. A long one down here. Olivia Martin puts it up and count it. Olivia Martin has 6 points, all in this quarter. 73-23. Leday pulls it back out. On the far side it goes. McKaylee Nave lost the handle, got it back. It's Mackenzie Edwards with it now. Looking for some help, goes around the traffic, gives it to Blanchard, and she can't finish. Olivia Martin gets the rebound for the Cougars. Here comes Shawnee Mission Northwest. On the far side, McKinney puts it into the corner to Moody. Moody back out to McKinney, up for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Mackenzie Edwards. Edwards will bring it across the timeline. Across the way it goes, Leday for 3. Off the heel, no good. Blanchard with the rebound is fouled. That'll stay on the floor because we're not in the bonus yet. We will be after the next foul, whenever that is. The foul's charged to Parker. That's her second. It's good to see Parker back in the game after she went out going down very hard just moments ago. Ball's inbounded to Blanchard, out to Leday. Leday will pull it back out. 2-3 zone being implemented. And Taylor Kilpatrick came back in, and the ball goes off her fingertips and out of play. And will turn over to the Cougars. Less than 2 minutes to go, and now a foul called in the backcourt. We're going to be shooting free throws as the Cougars are now in the double bonus. And the foul's on Leday, that's her third. First one is good. I tell you who that is shooting, but we still don't know her name. Not that it matters at this point. And gosh, bounces 5 times and falls. That's the kind of luck you have when your luck isn't going good. 75-23, 1:45 to go. Leday to Nave. Into the corner. Leday brings it out. Mackenzie Edwards with it. To Leday in the corner again. Into the paint to Kilpatrick. She dishes it to Blanchard. Blanchard's shot is blocked, but was she fouled? No. Ball goes out of play. It will stay with Northwest, however. Kilpatrick scores. Kilpatrick gets her first points of the night, 75-25. And a travel by Moody will turn it over to Northwest. Inbounded. Kilpatrick puts it up. It doesn't go. McKaylee Nave on the rebound. Blanchard puts it up and she's fouled. And the foul's on Olivia Martin. That's her first. It will put Blanchard at the line shooting a pair. Blanchard's been Schneidered so far tonight. Not anymore. That's her first point of the night. And she makes them both. 75-27, less than a minute to go. That one goes out of play. Who's it going to stay? Probably going to stay with the Cougars. It is. McKinney inbounds to Martin. Nice pass underneath to Parker, but they couldn't make it go, and a rebound to the Grizzlies. Here comes Leday with it into the corner. Blanchard back out to Edwards. Edwards thought about a three and then put it back down again. She drives from 10 feet, doesn't make it. Rebounded there by Parker. Here comes the Cougars again. Less than 30 to go. McKinney sends it across to Moody. And they throw it away. A little sloppy play here in the late going. Grizzlies will inbound with 22 seconds remaining in the game. Leday to Edwards. Back to Leday. 6 seconds to go. Into the paint. Kilpatrick has her shot blocked. And Olivia Martin sends a long one that goes nowhere, and we are final. Well, it's a tough night for the Grizzlies. They fall 75-27 to the Cougars of Shawnee Mission North. Huh.
The last 30 seconds anyway.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how long it's been doing that. I haven't looked at this in a while.
That was like the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, I wonder why it's locking up, though. Yeah, we're just observing on our monitor a little lockup. We're going to give you a quick recap, and then we're going to shut it down because we have a couple of maintenance items we got to do. For Shawnee Mission Northwest, Maddie Mock with 6 points all in the first half. You're going to get the, hang on, folks. Stick around and get a copy. Okay. Sage Grandpas with 12. Olivia Martin with 6. Webster with 2. Makowitz had 18, all in the first half. She didn't score in the second half. Bennett Peck with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, all in the second half. McKinney with 3, 6, 8. Ojeda with 3. Parker with 3. And Sheffy with 10. And the mystery guest had 2. For Northwest, Edwards with 3. Leday with 1. 3 for Turley. 4 for Richard. 4 for Robinson. 2 for Zion Williams. 5 for Andre Wilson. Blanchard with 2. Stubbs with 2. And Kilpatrick with 2. And if I look at this real quickly, that means that Andrea Wilson was the leading scorer for the Grizzlies with 5 points. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here. We seem to be having picture problems anyway all of a sudden. We'll be on the air tomorrow at 4:15. We will take on the loser of Clearwater and McPherson. Until then, for Jonathan Schieu, I'm Kevin Arkin saying good night from McPherson's Roundhouse. Now what? How do I need